Honest, if your AC is working, you got it churning full blast. But if you don't keep up with AC maintenance during those milder months, you could find yourself in the hot seat. Our Blessing Iwachuku reports.
We know as the temperature starts to heat up outside, everyone is running to their thermostats to get those numbers pretty low. And everyone doing that, well, it's impacting AC units. Now, one San Antonio company, they say that they've been getting lots of calls. I'm talking thousands every single day. Christopher Moore has been on the go more than usual over the past few weeks.
It is busy, it is hot, and we are running 100 miles an hour.
Techs like him are only able to repair about 3 to 4 AC units a day. He works for John Wayne Service Company in San Antonio.
It's a given with this time of year. You're going to be tired, but it really just comes with the territory. The more you do this, the more acclimated you get to the heat, the more acclimated you get to spending time in attics when they're 130 degrees. So this summer has been a little warmer than previous summers.
With temperatures in Texas rivaling those in the Sahara Desert and parts of the Persian Gulf. And as this heat wave sticks around, Christopher says AC units are starting to break down.
When we do get busier, we have a lot of customers that expect solutions immediately. Trying to juggle a couple customers at once can be stressful, making phone calls, checking on parts. Even this week, I was having a day where I was juggling 3 customers at once.
So did you want to go ahead and get scheduled?
And that juggling act is not only happening for those out in the field like Christopher, but for those setting up the appointments for him as well.
We took about 3,200 phone calls. We ran almost 1,600 service calls.
And the surge had Don Rackler's company playing catch up for a bit. He says for a while they were 2 to 3 days behind on service calls.
When this hits, there's no company that's going to have the manpower to handle this influx of service calls. I have talked to my friends in the business, and they were just as busy as we were.
And during that busyness, Christopher has learned to take care of himself, a lesson he learned the hard way when he first started his career nearly a decade ago.
I was working just nonstop. We were doing a duct system that day. And I started feeling dizzy, but then I started getting chills in a 120-degree attic. So my lead at the time, I was like, hey, I feel a little weird, like I'm getting like chills. Is that a common issue here? He's like, get out of the attic right now. I got out of the attic and I actually dropped to the ground where they needed to keep feeding me water. So it wasn't heat stroke or anything like that, but it was pretty close.
A close call he has learned to avoid moving forward as he and others like him quickly work to keep people cool.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel, and for more refreshing stories about your community, click the subscribe button right over here. You can also download our Spectrum News app to get live news coverage, weather alerts, and more wherever you are. And don't forget to tune in to Channel 55 on Dish and DirecTV for live local reporting every single day. We'll see you then.